It's very frustrating when you can't get rent, you can't pay rent and you're constantly being evicted. You can't pay your utilities. You can't buy basic things for your children. You can't pay for medical expenses. It's very frustrating.
My name's Alan Trevithick, and I'm an adjunct professor. And adjunct professors are the low-wage workers, the fast food workers of higher education.
My life would change tremendously if I could make $15 an hour. I no longer have to piece money together in order to get the utility bills together. I no longer have to reach out for assistance from agencies to help with that rent or to help with those utility bills. Those needs would already be met because I could pay them on my own. I wouldn't need food stamps in addition to the wages, the little wages that I'm getting in now.
I work for child care and I make $8.05 an hour. I have no children, I'm not married, yet I am unable to take care of myself and I cannot afford to live on my own or move out. I've been homeless. I've slept in my car.
I have a family, I got 4 kids I need to feed, and I can't feed them off of $7.25.
I'm here today because I'm a mother and I'm a grandmother. I work hard, I pay taxes, and I and my coworkers deserve a decent wage.
We can sit up in our dorms and pretend that oppression is part of the past, but our education and that degree will mean nothing if we don't come out here in the streets and fight oppression now.
When I go home, then I can't pay my bills, and I've been at work 40 hours a week, and it's still not enough. But sometimes, I hate that it has to be like that, but sometimes to make a change, you have to, make a change happen. Just walking out, overcoming my fear. When I did it, it made me feel like I'm a better person. Now I feel stronger. It made me feel like I had power.
I get paid $8.30 an hour, and with no wage, I can barely pay even the basics. And I'm not the only one.
$15 an hour is not the ceiling, it's the floor for all of America.
The fight for $15 an hour has managed to do something profound, put inequality and the minimum wage front and center in the national debate. The sustained protests have been able to do for the left what the Tea Party has been successful in doing on the right, which is to push the boundaries of consensus on an issue and drag the politics behind it. When the fight to raise wages for low-wage workers kicked off 18 months ago, it was a very small grassroots movement. Today, it has entirely changed the politics of the country.
Raise wages and benefits. $15 minimum wage should be the norm in the United States of America.
Right. Now, is that, I understand that for Walmart, I understand that for McDonald's.
And I will use the power I have, and I call on the Department of Labor to assemble a wage board to study this issue, determine what is fair, and raise the minimum wage for fast food workers.
You can see it in the fast food and domestic workers all across our country who ask for nothing more than a living wage and a fair shot.
The largest city has voted to increase the minimum wage to $15 by 2020. The Los Angeles City Council approved the plan 14-1 today. Several other cities, including San Francisco and Seattle, have approved similar measures up until now. According to some estimates, more than 40% of the city's workers make less than $15 an hour.
Will you please join me in welcoming by phone Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton?
Good morning, all of you. And thank you for giving me this chance to tell you all how much I support your movement. I believe and healthcare workers and adjunct professors, all of you
movement is so important. We need more cities and states to follow the lead of Los Angeles, St. Louis, and New York. We need to protect the right of every worker to join a union, and you're showing us what that route is. You're on the street, your voices are being heard. We need you. I want to be your champion. I want to fight with you every day, but we together will change the direction of this great country. So thank you, FDIU. Have a great time in Detroit, and please keep up the fight.
The truth is, you cannot see injustice and say nothing. You cannot see exploitation and say nothing. You cannot see systemic poverty and say nothing. You cannot see another human being abusing another human being that's God's creation and say nothing. Every time people stand up, things change. So we have a right to raise up and fight for 15.